soccer yet?
I've seen them out there. They look so cool. I want one in real life, you know?
That'd be pretty fun. I mean, you can get one yourself at level 14. In fact, I'm almost there. Look out for me.
Bye, Chris. This week in NBA 2K25.
The theater has 4 new modes waiting for you. One of the coolest new theater events this week is 2v2 bonus assists, where you can earn an extra point for every assisted score. Dimer time.
You'll also find quick 3v3, 1v1 double dunks, and no squad 3v3 games this week. And while you play, upgrade your look with some of these cool new apparel drops.
While we're talking clothing, did you know that Wednesdays are wear and earn events in the city?
Yep. Visit the pop-up shops each Wednesday, put on a special clothing item, and earn double rep. Make it a part of your weekly 2K routine.
And here's a community call out for one of the biggest winners in Proving Grounds at the moment.
Of all matchup types, the individual with the highest win percentage was No Stick, winning an astounding 92.8% of their 5v5 games at the time of this recording.
The 2K community is always pushing to new heights. Let's go. We're back with an all-new episode of NBA 2K TV. First up, let's talk about one of the best defenders in the NBA. You may know him as Triple J.
Yeah, he has a few different monikers, as I found out. We're catching up with Memphis Grizzlies star Jaren Jackson Jr. Take a look. K25 partnering with Hoop Bus and MBPA. We're here with Jaren Jackson Jr. They introduced you, they say Jaren Jack, J Jack. What's the deal? Do you have a new nickname that I am unaware of?
Well, really, I'm Trip, but...
That's what I thought.
I'm really Trip, but it's whatever people want to... I'll respond if it's J Jack. I've heard that before.
I thought it was Triple J. I thought it was Trip on the Finsta.
It's Triple J. It's Triple J. Yeah.
It was
for sure.
All right. So obviously you are a great defensive player. So what do you think about defense in NBA 2K? What type of defensive build would you build in the game?
I don't know if I would even go for a defensive build.
Really?
Yeah. Because I just want to be fast. You know, I already have defense on lock, like when it comes to it. So I'm like, I want to be fast. I just want to make myself fast. But if I were, I would just have super long arms, like insane, like one of those like pterodactyl.
Unlike you have now.
Yeah,
in real
but
life.
even crazier, like 8 feet. Like I want to be going crazy. Even if my attributes go down, I don't care. Yeah.
A lot of people do say that. Like a lot of centers say that they want to make a smaller build. Would you go small and fast or tall and fast?
Ooh, I go small. Because I'd be even faster. I don't even care. I'd be like Muggsy Bogues. I don't care.
There are some small players that are slow.
Yeah. Who?
I don't know.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
Because they're so close to the ground. Their feet are always touching the ground like this.
What is it like? I don't know. You've been in the NBA for quite a long time now, it feels like. What has your journey been like?
Am I old now?
Kind of like, you're not old, but you're like,
I'm a little.
I would say midlife NBA crisis.
Yeah, don't lie to me. I get it. Yeah, no, I'll be sore in the morning sometimes. Like it's a little bit different. You have to stretch more. You have to, ramp up your body. Year 7.
Year 7? Wow.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when I first interviewed you to now, you've definitely matured, grown taller.
Yeah, I mean, my voice was a little bit higher.
A little higher?
Yeah, but that's all a part of it.
From me, baby.
With Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga. We're courtside here in sunny Southern California. And now, here are your starting lineups as we get ready for the tip-off just moments away. Well, this is a game that could be decided by the center matchup. A lot of talent down low.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who can control the glass and ultimately win the possession battle.
And on top of that, staying out of foul trouble will be key for these two because you know they'll be going at it.
There's Agumbawale with the three. Hamby grabs the miss.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two. You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017, and she struggled her first few years. Didn't shoot a great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
And she makes the first. Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
And that one goes in, 2 from the line that time. And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016. 2 community assist awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history. Well, when it's Arike Ogunbowale running the pick and roll, stop ball has to be the first goal as a defender.
Pass to Hamby. Sims with it. Jackson outside. Yes! Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
Now here's Carrington. Hines Allen. Smith outside. Screen by Smith. Ogunbowale from long range. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Back to Sims. Hamby. McCowan defending. Hamby with the ball. McCowan's there. Clock is at 3. Puts it up from 15. And she hits the jump shot.
Probably the most comfortable range for Hamby with her jumper, this 15 or so foot area. She's very accurate from here.
Pass to Smith. Hines Allen. Screen by Hines Allen. Ogunbowale from long range. Arike Ogunbowale with another miss. Jackson outside. Here's Plum. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith.
On an open look like that, she's...
Everybody. But it's now I think it was all for a reason. I'm still with the same friends. We still do the same stuff, listen to the same music, and still turn out, but we're just a little bit more older about it, you know. New fathers. I mean, my teammates are having weddings and kids, and it's crazy.
And you're still with the same franchise. If you could go back and tell that guy anything or that kid anything, that something that you know now, what would you tell him?
I wouldn't tell him anything.
No, you would just
I
let
wouldn't
him
tell him anything. Because that would have thrown him off. I would have been like, yo, who's talking to me, 1? And 2, I probably would have tried to change, like, you know, no, just stick with it.
We talked a little bit about your My Player build. You'd want fast and small. Anything else that you'd want on the My Player build? A guard, maybe?
Be a 2 guard. I don't want to bring it up.
Okay.
Be a 2 guard. I want the ball every single time. That sounds nice.
Well, we're wrapping up now, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining us on 2K TV. Always a pleasure. Year 7, year 8, year 9, all stars. We're putting it into the existence.
Is manifestation for you? I like it.
Festival is on now in My Team, and
it's like a party. Until the end of the season, after every win in My Team modes, you'll earn event cards that you can take to the exchange for more than 25 exclusive player cards to bust up and advance your lineup.
One of these special limited time rewards is 100 overall Steph Curry, who is ready for any clutch needs for your My Team.
Sounds like it might be night-night for your opponents. Don't miss out on the associated challenges as well.
And while we're talking about 100 overall cards in My Team, I bet Chris is eyeing the Apex 100 overall Luka Doncic.
Luka! This card can literally do it all. Sounds like a must-have card for my lineup.
An array of new 100 overall cards are available now and coming soon, so check the updates in the main menu often and claim your daily rewards.
Yep, inevitable Michael Jordan and unlimited Kristaps Porzingis are on my list. I'm also looking at 100 overall bracket busters Chris Webber. And wow, 30 Hall of Fame badges at the power forward would be a huge help.
So chase down those festival rewards and 100 overall player cards.
Win games, exchange event cards, or open up some packs. Take a run at these special players. Should we tell them to get out there and be the best in My Team?
I think you just did.
Oh yeah, I'm Scott Moe, PA announcer for your Sacramento Kings. And right now, we're about to vote for your top plays of the week. Which vote will be king? Let's find out. The first option is from Greatness 1221 in the theater. Drops the first defender and goes full whirlybird to posterize the second. Sailing the seven seas for a bone-shattering slam. Arr, matey. Too much? Okay, next play.
Oh my God, boy, you going on 2K?
And your second choice is D2 Nice from the wreck. Late game heave going up and an unexpected windmill putback. Hard deflection off the glass turns a bad shot into a great pass. And listen to the reaction. Oh my God! Clearly having a great time. It's up to you. Vote now. And if you want the chance to be featured here on Top Plays, send in your best assist or scoring play with the hashtag 2KTVWOW. And don't forget your gamer tag. I'm staying here until next week's vote for Top Play of Season 5. I'm way too excited to leave. What? Kings have a home game? Oh yeah, I should probably get over there. See ya!
Whether your NBA 2K25 experience started at launch or around the holidays, you might be surprised to find you have My Career or My Team rewards, even if you're playing the mode for the very first time.
Right, you've been earning season rewards for My Career and My Team no matter which mode you're hooping in.
Maybe you've been a rising star in My Career on the road to legend and you haven't started up in My Team. Well, now is a great time to claim your starting packs and find them.
Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. And the injury story, certainly noteworthy. A lot of players out tonight.
A long list of injuries coming into this game. You look at all those names unavailable, pretty daunting.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. Jose Alvarado is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Olynyk. Then there's Brown. And it's Messi in at the center position. And for Orlando, underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Joseph in at the one. You know, Greg, neither of these teams are at full health here, both contending with injury.
Yeah, and it's a shame, really. You always want to see teams at full strength, but there's no asterisk because this game's going to count just the same.
Here's Alvarado. Brown outside. It's tipped.
Wagner, so good with his hands, but he's a smart defender, too. Positioned himself well to come away with that block.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Hawkins with it. Brown outside. And here's Hawkins. Olynyk, a screen on Caldwell Pope. The shot by Hawkins, no good. You know, Greg, it's been great to see the Pelicans get to the next level these past few seasons, hasn't it?
It has, and they've become one of the deeper teams in the NBA over that time. It's not just about one guy. There's talent up and down that roster.
So the Orlando Magic able to put the first points up on the board. New Orleans moving it around. Pass to Hawkins. Now, here's Olynyk. Clock at 4. Brown inside the line. Banchero grabs the board. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. 1:30 left here in the opening quarter. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Banchero. Pelicans pull it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Brown. Carter pulls it in. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wagner outside. Banchero, a screen for Wagner. Off target from three-point range. The Pelicans have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Pass to Messi. Here's Hawkins. Hits it from three-point range.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Orlando's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Caldwell Pope outside. Banchero with the ball. Over Olynyk. And it's Banchero missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Now Alvarado. Olynyk, a screen on Joseph. Alvarado. No good on the triple. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Pelicans lead by 1. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
You know, I think they're going to be happy with how they played here early on.
I agree with you. I mean, they hit the ground running, had a strong start to the game, but they're hoping they can manage the rest of the way.
So the Pelican 5 right now. We've got Hawkins, also Peyton out there, and it's Kane in at the 3 slot. Launches it. Rebounded by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. Pass to Black. Back to Anthony. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And they need Anthony to connect from deep. And when he does, their offense opens up even more.
And Greg, the way Orlando ended their fire for this year.
Yeah, I mean, a tough loss to Cleveland in Game 7 of the opening round. But it's hard to win in this league without first incurring some battle scars.
Pelicans shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Kane taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. Greg, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
Carter, he's checked in for the Magic. Joseph comes in for Cole Anthony. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Well, the Pelicans have lost in the first round GA of the playoffs in 2 of the last 3 years.
And with how good the West is right now, they knew they couldn't stand pat. They felt the urgency to make some changes this offseason in order to take the next step.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Pelicans making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Pelicans trail by 7. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Last season, the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And it's the Magic with the ball. And the Pelicans picked up 3 with their last shot. There's Bitadze. Hasn't made one yet. Brown against Banchero. Brown down low. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Back to Black. Over Payton. And it's Orlando with another.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Payton. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At 6'3", Payton has good size for a point guard, and he uses that size to draw fouls.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. He's off on the first.
Elfrid Payton is known primarily for his playmaking ability. The way he moves the ball is exactly what you want from your point guard.
So for the Magic, Franz Wagner comes in for Banchero. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Black. And the second free throw, good. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Bitadze. Magic moving the ball around. 5 to shoot. Carter, the pass to Joseph. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Magic out in front. They're up by 5. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. It's been quite a game for Cole Anthony.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Corey Joseph is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. Paolo Banchero is not skipping steps. Magic Superstar says it's like anything in life. It's a process. Having that perspective just makes you want to work every day because this is the best league in the world. If you become impatient, you're going to drive yourself crazy. It's a cliche, Kevin. Just keep pounding away. Back to you.
Well said, David. Dedication to the craft. BA, thanks. Now, here's Caldwell-Pope. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Magic leading by 9. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And the 3 off target. There's 1:17 left in the third. Pass to Messi. Hawkins, screened by Olynyk. And the Pelicans miss again. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. For New Orleans, they've gone 0 of 4 from the field in the second half. Yet to find the mark. A nice shot by Brown.
He might not have the long-range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Now, here's Banchero. Count it from 12. Banchero's got 5 points so far.
Oh, good to see that Banchero has options if he can't penetrate. Your game has to be multifaceted in the league.
And timeout called by Willie Green. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Forward is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. Who wants a t-shirt?